Well, only on Fox tonight, a victim's family is responding after the state Supreme Court paused execution of two Greenville County men. One of those killed their brother. Now, it's a story we've been following closely for you. Brad Sigmund's execution was scheduled for today, while Freddie Owens was set for next Friday. The Supreme Court ruled both men have the right to choose how they'll die. The firing squad method was recently signed into law in May because South Carolina does not have any lethal injection drugs. Now, the DOC hasn't developed the firing squad just yet, so the electric chair would be the only option.
Fox Carolina's Brookley Cromer following this story for us, and she tracked down one of the victims' families. Brookley, what did they tell you tonight?
Well, Tori, both of these men have been on death row around 20 years. Their crimes happened in the late 90s and early 2000s. And for the last week and a half, I've been searching for surviving family members. I've knocked on many doors, searched social media, and called phone numbers that have since been disconnected. But I finally tracked down one victim's family, and 20 years later, the pain is still there. With the clock ticking down and his execution just days away, the South Carolina Supreme Court once again halted the execution of Freddie Owens. In February 1999, a jury convicted him of killing Irene Graves, who worked as a convenience store clerk in Greenville County. In the 24-hour holding period between the guilty verdict and sentencing phase, Owens killed Bryan Lee, who had been jailed at the Greenville County Detention Center on a minor traffic charge. I tracked down Bryan Lee's family. They declined to go on camera, but released this statement to Fox Carolina. We are extremely disappointed in this decision. It has been a long, frustrating 22 years since Bryan's murder. Every time we think it is going to be over, we get the rug pulled out from under us. We wish that the newest legislation regarding executions had been written in a way that these criminals would be put to death by whatever means is available on the date of their scheduled execution, rather than allowing these legal loopholes. This is just more trauma inflicted on the victims' families. We look forward to the day this nightmare is over. South Carolina Department of Corrections is currently looking to other states for guidance with forming a firing squad. I talked to a Greenville attorney who has previously represented Owens in post-conviction hearings.
Not only do they have to design the protocol, but they have to train the folks that will be involved in the process. And they'll have to go through schooling, not only of the actual marksman, but also the support personnel that are involved in doing that. So this isn't going to come up next month and I think it's going to be quite a while.
I took a closer look at Utah's firing squad to find out how it works. The prisoner is seated in front of a wood panel with sandbags on each side to keep the bullets from ricocheting around the room. Standing in front are 5 shooters picked from a pool of volunteers, whose identities are kept anonymous. How it will play out in South Carolina is still up for debate. The DOC tells me they will have to form a firing squad and create a chamber for the executions to take place. Now, the Department of Corrections says it's working on the plans and will notify the court when a firing squad becomes available. Now, I did ask how long that could take, but the DOC does not have a time frame. We will, of course, stay on top of this story and let you know about any new developments. Back to you.